Welcome back to another episode of Rob Sports Center. As you can see by the title, man, yes, I'm back with another Larry Bird reaction video. So the title of this, what is the title of this video? Is Shannon Sharpe Gilbert Arenas debate if Kevin Durant is better. So for whatever reason, they keep debating. I ain't gonna even get into that. I don't want to overtalk y'all to death in the intro. We just gonna let the video speak for itself. But before we get into this video, man, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, make sure my notification bell is on. That way you'll be notified every time I upload. Also, guys, too, one thing. So to avoid copyright, I'm trying not to turn these videos up too loud because I've noticed whenever I turn them up, I was more prone to getting copyright. Now, I may or may not be wrong, but, you know, if it's really that bad, just let me know. But I'm trying to avoid copyright, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't have it turned up as high as I possibly can. But with that being said, let's go and get into this video. All right, guys, real quick. If you guys did not know, I do have a Patreon. The link to my Patreon will be in my description. Basically, on my Patreon, you can get, you know, exclusive content. You can get the longer form reaction videos. You can get videos that I can't put on YouTube that get copyrighted or blocked. You get access to that on Patreon. It's only $5 a month, guys. That's just like a Little Caesar's pizza, man. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in WWF reactions, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, old school basketball, new school basketball, old school football, new school football, and WWF, click that link in my description and go get that $5 membership. Let's get back into the video.
So you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories.
And if you guys don't know who Gilbert Arenas is, if you look at some of Gilbert Arenas takes, he be on one.
Does KD need to win a title outside of Golden State to crack the top 10?
Absolutely. Wait.
You got him in the top 10 now?
But I mean, by the time he's done, I mean, is Larry Bird in the top 10?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Then he better than Larry Bird.
I mean, all I know is Larry Bird got 3 consecutive MVPs with 3.
But see, look, here's the thing. This video might be long, guys, because this is my type. Y'all know this is my type of stuff. So this video, man, get your popcorn ready, because this video might be long. So guess what? Look at this. Check him out now, right? So Gil, when he's saying better than, he's looking at athleticism. You know what I mean? That's what it really comes down. Because I mean, what are you basing it off of? Because Bird is effective, but his effectiveness don't look like Kevin Durant's effectiveness, if that makes sense. They look at Kevin Durant because he's almost a 7-foot player, can dribble like a point guard, can shoot all this, that, and the third. The same stuff that Kevin Durant can do, Larry Bird can do. It might not look as magnificent athletically, but he can do the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, this might get your popcorn ready. Because when I hear bull crap, I'm chiming in.
Titles and 2 finals MVPs.
I mean, you know, in the year where your team is dominant.
And hold on, he got him in the era with Magic, Kareem, and Jordan. Now, you told me Jordan ran the 80s, but I know a white guy that could not run a snail and could not jump Ash.
Yeah.
And Ash got 4 left feet.
But it's the team. The team was dominant, right? You remember he has 3.
He wasn't dominant?
He had 3 championships.
But the thing, so the 2 rings that Durant got, was that team not, and there's no disrespect, guys, but was that team not, I wouldn't necessarily say better than the Celtics at the time when Bird was there, but this team had Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. And for anybody who might be like, oh, Draymond is a very vital part of why Golden State is successful. That'll be a topic for another day. DeMarcus Cousins, Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala. Like, look at all these names. But the main one, obviously, is Curry, KD, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. You see, like, come on, man. Make it make sense.
It's 2 finals MVPs because someone got another MVP because he choked in that final, but they won.
Yeah, he scored 8 points, but people forget that. But see, they're too young to remember that he scored 8 points twice. Cornbread Maxwell in 81 won the finals MVP.
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember because Larry Bird was my favorite player.
Yes.
So when I talk, listen to me now. Go ahead.
You know, so Larry Bird is dominant.
I'm gonna have to do some research on Shannon when it comes to the Larry Bird, because I always thought that he would be the one saying some reckless, crazy stuff. Come to find out, he's a fan, so he's fighting for the honor of Larry Bird in terms of him getting his just dues. You know what I mean? So we're gonna clap that up for Unc one time, man. You know, shout out to Shannon Sharpe for that. not just letting them, dump on Bird, making them respect Bird
right.
name.
But you gotta remember, let's not forget that the 80s wasn't the 80s was drugged up, right? Them players, I can burn past a crackhead. Right, a crackhead was not hard to get by. Half those dudes are trying to hurry up and get to the next fix, right? So he out there having a good old time with the boys out there. So I do value his greatness. Trust me, just being a white boy, being like, it reminds me of Luka. You out here doing work. You out here living Black History Month. No, hey. I got something for y'all asses too. But KD is a whole nother beast, right?
So you got him in the top 10 right now.
I got him as the second best small forward ever.
Oh, I got one. I'm gonna put it to the test. How many people you think got him ranked ahead of Steph Curry at this moment, as you and I sit here and have this conversation?
It depends. Are we talking fans?
I don't know what depends on. Depends on is an adult garment. That's what depends on. So I need you to give me something more than depends.
I think the NBA players and ex-NBA players will have Kevin Durant in front of.
No, and and guys, so I'm gonna get away from Bird. Don't leave. I'm gonna get away from Bird. So he asked, do you put him over Steph Curry right now? Right? I put Steph Curry over him, and this is the reason why. For one, he ran to Steph Curry's team to get a ring, 2 rings actually. Right? So you take that out of consideration. Look to what Steph is. Steph readjusts your whole defensive strategy, because once he get to the half court, you got to be playing up on him. Because once he get a couple stuff in half court, Steph Curry liable to jack that thing, and that's money. You know what I mean? He'll make it more times than not, opposed to missing it. See, I'm not saying that Kevin Durant is not a great shooter, but he doesn't affect the defenses as much as Curry do. Come on, man.
Curry.
Because that's all I'm saying right now. Because I don't think he is.
No.
You remember Curry's first 4 or 5 years, right? His accolades ain't there. People don't realize that 3-point record he has. Trae Young is blowing that out at the same time. Right now, at the same time frame that they're playing out, Trae Young is surpassed because he had the ankle injury, so he don't have the stats that Kevin Durant had at that same age. So accolades, if you're gonna accolade it or point it, whatever, Kevin Durant is still gonna be in front. We're looking at Kevin Durant like you joined him to win, but you have to do this too. 2 of Steph Curry's championship came because of Kevin Durant too.
But he got one
without him.
Yeah,
and he went back another time without
KD don't
two.
got any without him. He got 2 without KD, and he has 2 finals, and he has 2 MVPs. One of them are unanimous. So I don't know how you put KD in front of him at this present time.
Because of the totality of it, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Depending on who you asking, right? When we talk about Kevin Durant, we're talking with
put the poll up. Who we got? You got KD. You got KD. I thought you gonna put KD in still.
Right? You look at
We gonna put KD. We gonna let the chat decide.
Okay. You look when you say Kevin Durant, you already snow at it. The idea because of he left OKC.
I ain't got no problem with leaving.
Right? But I'm just saying, but that's why the most part, you was down 3-1, you went to the team, and we kind of you're frowned upon when you say his name, so he won't get the best review. Period. That's why I said, if you ask hoopers and say, who would you take? This is a true story. To the grapevine. When Curry and Kevin Durant was up at the same time, they only had 1 max to give out. They offered it to Kevin Durant, not Curry. They offered it to Kevin Durant. We're maxing you. And he said, no, this is not my team. You give it to Curry, I'll take whatever's left over. Most likely that let them know that he was going to leave. But he turned down the max and gave it to Curry and said, this is your team. I'm just here passing through, basically.
Well, I think the thing is, what hurts your and his argument is that KD was on a team that was up 3-1 and Curry came back. Curry has 4 titles and 2 of them without him, and he out MVP'd. So I'm just trying to figure the argument. Even if you say, well, he's a better player, what's your argument? He can do things that Curry can't.
Everything
except win titles without Curry.
And then a lot of times we kind of overlook the most important thing a lot of times. And what I mean by that, it's like at the end of the day, it's all about putting the ball in the basket. So regardless of how you do it, if you was effective at doing that overall throughout your career, what does it matter? What does it matter if it came via threes? What does it matter if it came via mid-range? What does it matter if it came via post play? At the end of the day, it's about putting the ball in the hoop and in return, scoring points to win the game. So it's like we get so wrapped up in how things look because Kevin Durant is a 7-foot point guard. That's what we're looking at. And we're not looking at the overall grand scheme of things, which is putting the ball in the hoop. So I don't care if you look like Kyrie doing it. I don't care if you look like Steph doing it. I don't care if you look like Luka. I don't care if you look like Jokic doing it. It doesn't matter as long as it goes in. The shot can be the ugliest shot in the world. But as long as that shot is hitting the bottom of the net, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? That's all.
I mean, listen. I get the titles thing, but you know, when you're just talking about a player and you say, all right, who are we going to draft? You're drafting Kevin Durant first every single time. You're not even going to think twice about it.
Well, I mean, because here's the thing. I mean, when did we start counting titles? Man, ain't nobody was counting titles till Jordan got a bunch of them.
Yeah. I mean,
ain't nobody counting no titles. Well, nobody counting MVPs until Jordan got a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden they matter.
Yeah, because that was the standard of greatness. So, you know what I mean? But, you know, for the most part, we just think about, like, if you know, we say, all right, we're going to draft somebody, right? Even though Curry is as great as he is, you're going to go with the guy who can play multiple positions, so you're going to go with KD. What KD does, can't be replaced.
I'll give him that.
Right? He is a dominant force. He is that dude, right? You might not like him because he's emotional. You might not like him because he's quick to leave to go try to win. You can't knock him for that because if you're going to throw...
But I thought he liked the grind. He said that he didn't want to leave Phoenix because he loved the grind.
No, when he said he loved the grind, that's him personally.
But see, look, and here's the thing too. See, I think don't crucify me in the comments because I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys who clicked on this video was more so clicking on it to look at the Larry Bird debate. And it's only 4 minutes left. I don't think they're gonna be talking about Larry Bird no more. I think it's gonna be more so Steph Curry and and KD. So I'm gonna end it off at that. Man, I just forgot what I was about to get ready to say, man.
He liked the grind.
Okay, yeah. So when Gil was saying how KD left. Now here's the thing, guys. Now this is my take. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all take might be different from mine. So my thing is this, right? If me as a player, I know what I want in terms of my career, in terms of winning. I'm trying to compete for championships, right? So if I'm surrounded by a team that just doesn't commit, that doesn't want to go the extra mile, that doesn't want to, that's okay with being mediocre and losing, and I'm trying to do everything I can, leading by example, being a vocal leader, and nothing is working, and I'm asking the front office, man, I need some help, man. I need this and that in order for us to contend. And I'm not getting that. Why is it wrong for me to request a trade? Because our priorities don't line up. You know what I mean? That's like if you look at some teams that have tanked their season purposely just to get a #1 draft pick. And it's like, why would we purposely lose when we actually can win? Like, that don't make no sense. You know what I mean? I think in The Last Dance, that was something that Michael Jordan was saying, that when, he messed his foot up, he was getting upset because they was trying to tank and lose so they can get a higher draft pick. And it's like, bro, we still got a shot at winning. That's a loser's mentality. Who goes out there and purposely lose? So why would you want to be associated with that if you are a winner? You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily look at it as that being too bad in a sense. You know what I mean? In KD's situation, OKC was in the contention. You know what I mean? So I can't apply that to that, but I'm just saying in terms of other people who was on teams and decided that they wanted to leave because the goals just didn't line up. You know what I mean? But like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, you know? So, but like I said, that is it for this video, man. I know majority of y'all clicked on here just to see the Larry Bird debate. And I'm gonna go check out some more stuff with Shannon Sharpe, because I didn't know that Sharpe was a Larry Bird fan. Like I said, I thought he was gonna be one of the people that be saying stuff crazy about Bird. But he's trying to put a little respect on Bird's name too, and give Bird the respect that he deserves. Because like I said, at the end of the day, KD's great, Steph's great, Bird's great, you know what I mean? And they all are meant to be appreciated, you know what I mean? Like what they brought to the game, I mean, you can't take away from it. But that is it for this video, man. If you guys did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, make sure you click that post notification bell. That way you be notified on all things Raw Sports Center. And once again, like I said, and I'm going to keep reiterating this, I've created me a Patreon, guys. So with that Patreon, you're going to get longer form reaction videos to avoid getting copyrighted for YouTube. And you're going to get other videos that might not be long form in terms of 20+ minutes, but it get took down and blocked, like the Dominique Wilkins and Larry Bird video. So the membership is only $5, guys. Like I said, I'm telling you, I'm trying to do this for a living. When I can do this for a living, man, I don't have to worry about working a regular job, man. I can get you guys a lot of content. So stay tuned, man. I appreciate all the support and all the love that y'all show me, man. And just like I say in every single outro, just like the GOAT Drizzy Drake say, I'm coming back to back with these videos. Stay tuned. I'll see y'all in the next video.